What's up, everyone? So I got another music review for you. This one is not new, but it's going to be new to a lot of you. This goes back to 2017, and this is a powerful song. It's got a great message in it. I want you guys to check it out. It's from an artist named KRS-One, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody or everyone. Can't remember, but it's a great song. It's from the album called The World Is Mind. And the song is called The World Is Mine. There's no cussing in this. There's no things that anybody can't hear and take a positive message from. So let's get into it. But before that, subscriptions to the channel are free. So please hit the button. And enough of me talking. Let's go.
Peace. You know, whatever the brain doesn't have a word for, it can't see. I teach this all the time. The world is mine. M-I-N-D. There were two patients laying in the hospital. They shared the same room, both fighting health obstacles. The first patient had his bed by the window. He could see outside and feel how the wind blow. The second patient, his bed was by the wall. No window, he couldn't see nothing at all. So in summary, there was no sun to see. He was laying in the dark looking for recovery. He could see the other patients looking outside, and jealousy took over his pride he couldn't hide. He said to the patient by the window, "Hey, tell me what you see outside there today." The patient by the window started saying, "I see people walking, talking, I see children playing, cars going by with the booming system." But the patient by the wall could only lay and listen. Bedridden, he couldn't see it for himself, but the descriptions he was given was improving his health. Every day the patient by the window would say what he saw, and every day the patient by the wall wanted more. But what he wanted even more instead was to be in the patient by the window's bed. He wanted the same bed that the patient had. If he could just exchange beds, it would make him glad. So one day the patient by the window was gone, and the patient by the wall knew something was wrong. But he still asked the nurse if he could be first to get the bed by the window. And what's worse, he did get the bed by the window, but the shock instead was a wall full of bricks though. No cars, no people, no scenery, no light, no flowers, no greenery at all. It was like just a brick wall facing the window. He said to the nurse, "I was tricked, yo." The nurse said, "Trick, you'll be fine." But a view of a brick wall he didn't have in mind. And what really blew his mind is when the nurse said, "Cheer up, the previous patient, he was blind." He realized right at that time, you create your reality, the world is mine.
It's an amazing message, and I know a lot of people don't like hip-hop, and I don't call that hip-hop. I call that art. I call it a message. I call it so many other things than just boiling it down to a music genre. The same way when we talked about on another video, Rich Men North of Richmond, some things transcend just being country or rap or hip or rock or any of these other things. This is a message that almost anybody can understand. And we have had people, motivational speakers tell us this, and we follow a Tony Robbins or a Deepak Chopra or any other person that's going to tell you the exact same thing. It's manifest destiny. And this is a beautiful portrait of this man talking about two people who are overcoming obstacles, and one man is painting these pictures. I see trees, I see cars driving by with the booming systems, I see all these things, and as he's painting this picture for this person, that person's health is getting better because he's feeling better about the optimism of what this other person sees. And then to come to find out what that person saw was all in his imagination, what he wanted to see, because he physically couldn't see. And this is where I've always said you can have sight without vision, or vision without sight, rather. That means you can understand things and see things with your mind that your eyes don't always have an optic for or can actually see. So it's a beautiful picture. And to have that mind bomb dropped when the nurse says, "Cheer up, the previous patient, he was blind." And it just like, the first time I heard it, I was like, wow, it's an amazing sort of plot twist and you don't see it coming, but then, you know, you create your own reality. The world is mind. It's beautiful. At the beginning, I want to make sure I get this right. You know, whatever the brain doesn't have a word for, it can't see. I teach you this all the time. The world is mind, M-I-N-D. What a beautiful intro. And it's not like crazy upbeat, hard beat. You know, this is just a very fluid. It's almost poetic. It has a very understandable rhythm and vernacular and delivery. I think most people, even if I didn't present the words with this, you would still be able to hear it. And I think that that's an important thing. So I would love to know what you guys think about this. Again, I know hip hop isn't for everybody, but I think this transcends it. So I would like to hear what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Subscriptions to the channel are free. Please share this content with anybody, because who doesn't love free stuff? And I will look to see thumbs up, thumbs downs. I won't be mad at you, but let me know what you guys think. And I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. And of course, what do we got? Subscription, video. So there's some other stuff that you can check out. So we'll see you soon.